Welcome to VanillaTV, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Reddit round robin, number 4 semi-final, well, first semi-final of 3 games, and Wiper has already gone on the right side and just killed Linus on demo. I should introduce the teams quickly, but this is Hildreth, and joining me is Agro.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And we're watching It's All Good against Polly Pocket, and I was just a bit... I wouldn't go excited, Agro, but...
I was going to say the bit of a wipe there, almost. Well, a couple of deaths for Polly Pocket really early on, and the game is hell at the moment. They are so fighting it out tooth and nail. Seeing a big push inside that little hut area.
A serious cat just said on the Source TV, Musa spy for Polly Pocket just went huge, and I think he did because he won them a middle, which they should have won because they killed the demo man. Really early.
See Spy trying to run in there and try and take out the medic, misses. Goes for the face stab instead, misses that, he's get taken out.
That's unfortunate for them as Polly Pocket are moving on this left. This Heavy's all alone here, he should be killed, he's still alive. This Newton. And they have a uber advantage, is so good. They need to start pushing. Wiper is doing work, 2 kills at the moment. He's still alive, and his team is pushing in the right. Crits against Uber. Linus is on demo, escaping, and we have AOX on medic for Polly Pocket.
Yeah, both crits and Uber were blown pretty early on though, and at the same time, surprised more weren't taken down. Crits should not survive against Uber.
Yeah, I think it's a bit unusual for me. It's so good.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you there. Heavy was taken down, brutally backstabbed to the back.
Well, where else are you going to get backstabbed? Wait, on
in
the
the
TF2.
face. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that It's All Good should have won that push because they had the crits against an Uber, but they didn't. You know, they weren't aggressive enough. Look at this Wipers. He seems to be getting a few kills here on the point. Now they're going to get the point.
Yeah,
with
they're starting their point. They're sat pretty with this one.
They're flanking with the crits. They're Linus and AOX.
Crits demo, blowing them apart.
Yes, some Premiership experience from the 66 level going along there. Still alive, and they're going to be able to re-push and capture this point, maybe.
Yeah, it feels a little bit sort of bitty at the moment. There's so many little matches going on. You can see why a Spy can really take an offensive maneuver here. The entire team is split apart.
Yeah.
He pretty much disguises anyone at the moment. Oh, sentry gun, little sentry gun, mini one being placed on the point, being wrangled, taking down, or just causing a bit of chaos.
Here comes the crits again on the left. Linus misses 3 stickies, finally hits one on the Heavy, and AOX has been sniped. They've got some damage here, but I think It's All Good might be able to hold us if they stay into their medic or hold this. They're attacking, aren't they? It's got to regroup and re-push now. Oh, look at these snipes coming in, kills coming in from Polly Pocket.
Beautiful map to be sniping on, such incredibly long sight lines. If you even allow Sniper to stand in one place for more than 30 seconds, he's going to own you.
Feels like to me It's All Good as sort of struggling to regroup and push onto the point. Because they got some decent numbers alive, but every time they just don't seem to get a good push together or a good defense. Here
yeah,
they come
really
on the right
need to be
side.
attacking now. I mean, they've got 30 seconds to prove themselves. Sniper's going really far forward. Be surprised if he lives through this.
Team Lannister Loveless just snipes down the medic. That's going to be round. Bulo is dead. There's one last desperate push for It's All Good to get on the point.
No chance. I mean, Polly Pocket is sat on there like it's their birthright.
Well, those big tall spires got to mean something next to the point.
You'd have thought that, and yet it did not.
First round goes to Polly Pocket, 1-0. Now, last middle, the demo man for It's All Good Wiper killed Linus straight away on the rollout in that health pack room. This time, Linus is there earlier than him. He's done quite a lot of damage, but he gets sniped by Fanny.
Oh,
so that's the demo now.
That's going to change the map completely.
Yeah, they need to take advantage of this now. Push onto the point. There's a spy and soldier on the point for Polly Pocket. doesn't do anything, and they've got them 4 down at the moment. They need to start getting cap time. They need to watch out for this. Crits is inevitably going to come in as the heavy moves into the water room.
Yeah, once again, itsallgood, man. Stick that sentry gun on the point. Unless they get sapped, you can do some really dangerous stuff.
There we go.
Oh, ripping them apart.
They should have suspected that. They knew that they did it last round. They've been doing it for the whole match. They should have positioned themselves better. And now Polly Pocket are giving itsallgood a lesson, who seem like a decent team in terms of skill, but they're just sort of lacking this experience, which
it's the aggression more than anything. It's the ability to say, right, that's it, sod it, let's go all out and just jump on the point. Let's try and rip them apart.
Yeah, it does work against less experienced teams like itsallgood, who seems to be just sort of distracted so easily, or split up so easily, and these players from Polly Pocket, they're loving it. It's easy to play against if you've got experience. And grouping up together with a crit. Here comes another crit from the left. It's AOX healing Linus on Demoman. They haven't found the combo yet. Here they are in the tunnel. They're going to crit, surely. Here they go. Oh, they've been caught out again. The medic goes down. This is kind of painful to watch for me. Though Viper does a good job killing Linus in the end.
Wiper had a really good line on the medic then, and Sniper took him out. Or, I think a note to lie, Scout took him out.
Yeah. They've got to decide what this crit streak countering. They've got to play smarter. Instead they switched to crits, so they're going to counter crits with crits. It's a good call because they have a 20% advantage. But this heavy Newton's been allowed to walk on top.
Oh, Fanny takes out Health Robot.
Who is actually AOX, the famous SNSD heavy.
I think the point with this was SNSD, although they're playing, I mean, it's round robin, and the skill level is not expected to be enormously high. So I think SNSD are off-classing a lot.
Yeah, it's Polly Pocket. I think it's just a couple of people from SNSD, plus some others, some of their friends. So it's not actually SNSD, sorry people. But finally, it's still good at putting some time on the point. And they've moving in with his crits. Are they at spy on the medic? No. No, they've completely left the medic alone against the spy. He's managed to defend himself with the needles. It wasn't really impressive players. The medic's running around looking for players. His team needs to take responsibility and find him. Now here comes. They've got to use his crits. They've been holding it for a long time.
That's it.
Here it comes. Nothing yet. No kills. Finally a kill on AOX. Kills him, but there's 2 people on their medic themselves. The medic goes down for itsallgood.
Yeah, looking like they've got a bit of an easy time on the point at the moment. A chance to get their breath back. They've quite a few members up. Although they're ignoring the heavy that's been left on his own. He's pushing around hut side. I think he's trying to get a little squeeze on the on anyone there, but I don't know if he's noticed the spy. Beautiful, spy takes him out, one shot, right in the back, turns into an icicle, and he's sat on the floor, wondering what happened to his life.
Yeah, don't think it's going to make too much of a difference, because it's all going to use, sorry, Polly Pocket are using these spawns to re-push, and they're just going to get the point. Look at the way LX is positioned behind the point. He's not committing to it, he's just healing people. And he's letting his team get cap time and then dropping back and healing, which is smart play.
Yeah. I think that area just where the palm tree exists on both sides is a brilliant place to sort of build and to move on from. Generally speaking, you see a sentry gun there or dispenser there.
Here comes the crits from Linus. Oh,
whoop.
The first sticky, there wasn't any crits on it. But now the second sticky's coming. He hasn't got the medic. The medic's going to go back to spawn. They're going to push right side. itsallgood with their heavy. With crits Krieg, full crits. You've got to use it now though. Kills.
I think they are using it now.
Kills the heavy. He hasn't noticed Linus behind him. Linus trying to jump away. He's just gonna land. Oh, he gets sniped in the air.
I was expecting the ground to kill him anyway, so.
Yeah, it was good crits actually, even if it was messy, because they got enough kills, but they can't get on the point. Pyro and Scout doing massive work. Ison, he's on the medic on a 3 kill. And a 4 kill. Ison goes huge. Finally died.
I'm seeing a spy on the point. Going versus against the Solly. Yep. That's a pretty fair exchange there. Spy goes down.
He does a decent job there, the spy trying to distract for his team, but they did get the captain. Now here comes the crits, Linus shooting at anything, he kills 2 people. He hasn't seen the medic though, he's on the heavy. The crits is going to fail for now, but I don't think it's so good of enough numbers.
I was going to say he's done enough work there really to push them back to ensure that any kind of offense that's offered up by itsallgood is going to be weak sauce, and there it is.
Yeah, the thing about the crits is when you use it, if you can just, even if you don't get the medic, if you can kill 3 or 4 people, then that's a massive advantage. As I just hear random whipping from somewhere.
I always feel like I should be running fast forward when I get whipped or hear the sound of a whip cracking on me.
Although I've been told it is best of 3, so that is actually good game for this one. I'm not sure they realise it. I think the config's been set up incorrectly. I'm just going to do a little outro. So this has been VanillaTV watching the first semi-final, the Reddit round robin, between Polly Pockets and itsallgood. I've been Hildreth, and joining me has been Agro.
Yeah.
So yeah, someone's going to have to tell them.
We keep casting.
Yeah, we might as well continue casting. Why not? Linus is pushing in the middle with the crits. He gets the medic down, and he's got the sniper. 2 kills, that's enough if you get the medic.
Yeah, they're pushing heavily on the actual spawn area itself. I think a little bit of recognition is going out in the chat at the moment. I'm getting a message here from Khaleesi, who's one of the organisers, been sat working very hard trying to get the Reddit round robin to work the way it should, saying keep going, keep going. I think she's maybe laughing at us a little bit.
Oh dear, have I just made a horrible mistake? Doesn't matter though. Anyway, it's all good. Coming onto the point, Salmac got a massive dispenser kill on the point with his pistol. Huge stuff by Salmac. And so it's all good, pushing around this left side with the crits.
Yeah, they need to do a hell of a lot of work here. They've got a minute and a half already down that they need to make up for.
Oh, the crits goes down. Look at that wiper. Huge stuff.
Ho ho! Ripping them apart like they're made of jelly.
There's still a spy behind the team. He's been spotted. Great play from Lenny. And Fanny's sniping down Sisu. Oh, this is a wipe.
Engineer tries to go in to get a pick on the medic, doesn't quite get it. Valiant effort though.
This is a wipe. They killed everybody, and Loveless can't do anything. So all 9 of them died there, and they're still going. Look at this. It's all good. They don't care. They're just holding forward now. They're being aggressive. This is what you want to see.
Yeah, in fact,
it's just a shame I don't think it counts. Medic behind, or spy behind the medic. Sorry, almost got him. Sorry to cut you off.
Excellent little work there. This engineer on Polly Pocket sticking a sentry gun in place almost on the point itself. I think they push so far forward now that they've got to start watching their flank, pulling back a little bit, make sure they don't get wiped out from behind.
Yeah, they did lose Bulu to Loveless, the soldiers, so I think this aggressive hold, I did like the idea, they just didn't execute it properly.
Oh, I think, yeah, definitely get in there, make them pay, and then pull back out again. It's the pulling back out again, it's so easy to get it wrong.
Yeah, definitely. As we watch... Sorry, Polly Pockets, I forgot their name for a second now. I was about to say SNSD. Coming in this middle with the crits. 1 kill so far. Here comes a few more. And itsallgood are running for their life, and rightly so.
Well, just watching the heavy at the top here. He's been left out on his own. He's trying to get a pick up on the medic and the demo at the same time. Not sure he's got the support for that. But he's doing a lot of damage. Really impressive work being played out by.
Yeah, he's winning those little 1v1 solo battles. He gets so much in Highlander. If you can win them, it just gives your team such opportunity to push.
Such a little boost. Oh, seeing Spy running in here. Oh, gets a couple of backstabs in.
They're flanking with the crits creep with the heavy. itsallgood. Sort of, they're holding up the right side, but they haven't killed the people that are still behind. There's an engineer behind at the moment. it's Mike W, SNSD old schooler. He gets cleaned up in the end by Salmic. And they haven't noticed AOX behind as medic with his scout. They've sort of pushed around the middle, it's all good, their combo, and then they got flanked by the enemy combo. It was a weird play, but hasn't worked out for the blue team.
Yeah, and in fact it's just one scout, a low scout on his own, trying to push in and cap that point. Does so, but loses life for it.
Yep, I think they're about to... There's 30 seconds left on the clock, sorry, but it's all good. I think they're about to recap this. They just... Oh, they're not getting any kills, they just need to get some kills. Here they come, some kills going down. It's craziness on the point, aggro. And the crits on the left side.
Ripping in there. I think they did actually manage to get it now, so it is up to Polly Pocket to get this point back again. I don't think they feel at this point in any way like they've got any worries. Most of Is All Good is sat on their asses at the moment waiting for respawn. Having said that, Health Robot goes down to a sniper shot.
Yeah, that was a good shot there from the Spy, I believe. Lenny Hughes doing great work last map as a Spy, and it's still good pouring onto this point.
With all of their hearts, it seems.
Newton did a bit of work, they got a few kills.
Well, that cap area is such a huge area. I mean, unless you sort of take a top-down view and see the brackets that are surrounding it, you might be forgiven for thinking it's just the circle.
Yeah, you should definitely, when you're capping, you should definitely kill a few people as well, you know, not just sit on the point and let them come to you. But 35 seconds, will we see It's All Good win a round? It's the question. They've lost 2 people to a already.
Spy just came around the back there, tried to take out the medic, missed again. Maybe a little bit of lag, don't know.
Yeah, Mike W coming around the side as an engineer puts the mini sentry up. They're not really watching their flank, It's All Good, and they just got crushed there. They're going to recap this and take it free now.
Complete wipe. No point bothering to respawn on that one.
Yeah, so anyway, let's do this second time. Let's try and on this outro. This has been VanillaTV, Reddit. Sorry, I've been Hildreth, and with me has been Agro. We've been cast in the Reddit Round Robin semi-finals, first semi-final of 3 semis, and the map has been Lakeside. Oh, and the teams have been Polly Pocket against.
It's all good. Apparently, for these guys, it's not.